us words to think about, to meditate upon, or to create other than me. Other than me. You know, when we sing about some idea, then there is this idea and that's me. These are two things, the duality. But in this music, we do not have words for 40 minutes, 50 minutes, which helps us create a oneness, leaving the space of duality and connecting with my authenticity, with my true energy, with my truest frequency, taking away all the noises. Also, the most ancient language, which is the Bij mantra, the seed mantra. Seed means the smallest form of something. So these mantras came and were downloaded by the rishis, and they sound like Ta, Na, Nu, Rom, like these. We can think about what's the meaning behind it, but the meaning is lying underneath the feeling. When we say these words, how do we feel? We feel magical, we feel happy, we feel blissful. Why? Because these mantras are the medicines in the smallest forms. So just by listening, I'm going to give small phrases, no words, just the seed mantras. Listen carefully and just repeat like a child, keeping it as easy as possible. Ta. When we make it silence, we are able to hear our own frequency, the anahat, the unstruck nada. So how to practice Om? We sit in silence. We try to listen to our own frequency. We breathe in, we believe in the sound, and we chant with full surrender and devotion. Everyone? And then watch the silence. Watch the energies moving. Watch the vibration doing its work. Now one breath, that whole time of my one breath was the whole time of my chant, Om, one chant. So what is the perfect meter to say my chant in the most practical way that I get the most benefit out of it? I don't want to do anything without benefit, right? So we breathe in and we divide the whole breath into two, just like roughly mentally. And we quickly say the ah part and move to the oo part. See, it's three words, ah, oo and So we quickly divide the first half into ah and oo. And the second half, as long as we can make it, we just vibrate the The reason behind it, took the whole energy. I took everything that I was in my ah and ooh. I'm breathing in, bringing it up, and is all together in harmony, going up, rising, uplifting. So with that understanding, let's try. We're going to just keep creating an ocean of Om, one after another, just perfecting this one breath and the perfect meter. Remember, opening big mouth, taking all your energy, take all your energy from the Muladhara chakra. Ooh goes to the heart, and is to the divinity, going up higher. Sharp. Breathe in. Take your space, breathe in.